on our fights against insecurity in Kogi State and how will I tackle the insecurity in the Northeast, so also pressures of the nation. I will join both of your questions and respond. You did ask about the porous border and whether I'll be bold enough to name and shame the sponsors of terrorists. As for issue of tackling insecurity in the Northeast, like I said, issue of insecurity can never be discussed openly. The strategy and the tactics you're going to use, because sometimes the physical, what happened physically that you see or call insecurity is just an end product of the process and the procedure, or all the plans that was hatched. That was planned before it is hatched. So what security, what you do to ensure that does not happen is much more than what you report to outsider. So my strategies, my tactics, my method, surely I will not disclose it here or openly. All I can assure you is that we have achieved it in Kogi State. Kogi State is much more difficult than Northeast. Kogi State is much more difficult and more complex even than the whole of this country. Because there are certain sections of this country that are homogeneous. In our state, even a senatorial district can be so heterogeneous along various fault lines, but we've been able to do it. In Kogi State, we did not just name and shame sponsors of terrorists. That's not enough. We dealt decisively to those who sponsored terrorism, crimes, and criminalities. And it will not be different when we assume as President and Commander-in-Chief, by the grace of God, come 2023. To secure our borders and each and every of our landmass will require technology. It will require cooperation and understanding with our locals and the owners of the land. We will ensure that everybody live up to their responsibilities. And of course, we just a while ago, I gave an instruction to some of our people back in Kogi State, and the response has been so wonderful. If you permit me, I will just give it to you. I called the local government chairman, and I told him that your job is at stake. The recent rise in kidnapping and cultism in the state or in your domain will not be tolerated again. You are the chief security officer of your local government. If you can't secure it, I will take over your job and secure it. Therefore, you have for 72 hours only to do the needful. Your time starts counting now. And I say the same is applicable to all other local government executive chairmen. This is the very last one. Before you cause embarrassment to our government and stain our good record, I will take a decisive action against you. This will not be different from when I become a president and commander-in-chief. The response has been so wonderful, and I can assure you that you are going to see a new Kogi State again from this moment. I am in charge of Kogi State. Today, aside God Almighty, whatever says should happen, happens in Kogi State. So my dear brothers, That is how we shall tackle it, and even more. Then my brother